You can see him holding the food in his cheek. And nothing about his facial expression is giving genuineness. Nothing about it is giving, man, I love a McDonald's burger. Welcome to Soft Life, Hard Truths, where lifestyle dreams meet bank account realities. I'm your host, Tegan J. Come on in. I want you to stay. Hello, beautiful people. How are we doing today? How is your week going? I hope it's going well. It's kind of so, it's kind of iffy. It's all right. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Is it going good? It's going to get even better, okay? Just know better is coming. Whether it's bad and already amazing, better is coming, okay? Better is coming. My week has been great. Trying to get adjusted to this time change. My God, today. But yeah, my week has been good. I just been sleepy. Trying to balance things. You know, we have a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you're a person like me that like has a lot of projects going on at the same time, and I'm not good with time management. I have to do better. It is one of my weaknesses. Like, I want to conquer the world, but we only got 24 hours. But anyways, this week has been good. I cannot complain. Okay. So let's get into these topics. Let's chat for a bit. Okay. So, a couple of months ago, remember we talked about Southwest Airlines, right? We talked about how they were changing their policies to where they would no longer allow your first two bags to travel for free. That was a big change, right? Because a lot of people, that is what attracted a lot of people to Southwest Airlines. Like, that was the main real people in, right? Now, I've been seeing where Southwest is implementing, I don't know if this is a new policy that they're rolling out or it's just certain changes that they're trying to, test out to see how it goes. But there have been a lot of people complaining, especially on social media, about their experiences with Southwest lately. So, what I've been seeing and hearing is one, just because you book your flight does not mean you get an automatic assigned seat. Like, it's not automatically assigned. If I'm not mistaken, you may have to pay extra for a seat. It's given Frontier. It's given Spirit. Yeah. Is that the case? Can somebody tell me? Let me know in the comments. Um, and so there's supposedly this whole um, standby situation. I don't know if it's standby with your flight or if it's standby with your seat. And then I've been hearing that they've really been going in with the carry-on luggage. So if your carry-on luggage or your check luggage does not fit certain dimensions, and I don't know if it's the dimensions that's listed on the website, but if it doesn't fit certain dimensions, then you have to pay extra. People have been being hit with $200 fees. $200 fees. Can you imagine having to pay $200 to check your bag with Southwest? The airline with no first class? Can you imagine that? Oh my God, I would be, whew, absolutely not. And then I even saw, well, one lady, they took her off the flight because of her size, and we talked about this in a previous episode. They wanted her to purchase two seats. And because she would not, she missed her flight. Needless to say, the streets have been talking, and Southwest has just gotten out of line. I don't know if they're trying to, make up for the lack in business because every time I hear the seats be wide open on the Southwest flights. I don't fly Southwest. I haven't flown Southwest, I know, in over a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know. I stopped flying Southwest for multiple reasons. This was before they even rolled out their policy, and I just prefer a certain airline. And then sometimes I like to fly first class, and so Southwest never really did that for me. So I stick with one airline now. I'm trying to build my points up so I can get those upgrades and all of that. But I thought that was absolutely insane. I don't see this going well for Southwest because you have to keep your customer happy. And if your customer base is screaming and they're saying, hey, this is insane, these policies are insane, how you are treating us is insane, we don't like it, people are going to stop flying your airlines. Like, I get it, you got to lace the shareholders' pockets, you have to lace the CEO's pockets, but at what cost? Is it the cost of the company? What's going on? Let's talk about it, Southwest. As they say in the South, all ain't clean in the milk. But you let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Did you have an experience with Southwest? Did you fly and everything was smooth? Did you have a horrible experience? Let Tegan know. Let me know something. Moving on. Okay. Next topic. We are going to talk about, just for a second, I don't know if you guys have been seeing on social media all of these CEOs tasting their product. So I think it started with, I think Burger King was the first. Was it Burger King? I think Burger King was the first. The CEO came out, released the video, him tasting a Whopper. And you can tell, hey, he might actually eat Whoppers. He might actually eat them. Give that man a napkin. You know, it was given, okay, this is somebody who actually likes what they create or what their company creates, right? But what really started the fuss was McDonald's CEO coming out and showing the video of him eating the burger. It was, I don't know if it was a Big Mac or a Big Arch or some type of burger, some type of product that they've released, and they show this man eating the product, and you can tell that he did not enjoy it. You can tell that he did not swallow the food. He took he took one bite. He took the smallest bite you could take, put the food in the side of his cheek, and then there was a clip cut. So you can tell that he's not eating this product, right? And you can see him holding the food in his cheek. And nothing about his facial expression is giving genuineness. Nothing about it is giving, man, I love a McDonald's burger. Like, it looked like it was just unbearable. And everybody on social media is just going crazy because why would y'all post that? Why? If you know you don't like this product, and I think they said that he has previously stated that he would never eat McDonald's. He doesn't eat McDonald's. He wouldn't feed that to his kids. Like, okay. I don't know. Really interesting. Did y'all see the videos? The Burger King one? Cool. Chef's kiss. McDonald's? I think you might have to dust yourself off and try again. I don't know. And then there were a couple of other restaurants coming out and their CEOs eating their burgers and things as well. A couple of those I saw. I'd never really heard of those restaurants, so maybe they were more so local. But I found that very interesting. Like, you guys are putting these CEOs in front of the camera, and if they are not personable, if they are not relatable, if they are not likable, like, you probably should keep them off the camera. Keep them off the camera and keep them in the boardroom. Okay? Because we want to see people that we can relate to. We want to see people that look like you and I. And we want to see people that we believe actually eat what is being marketed to us. But what do I know? Okay, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good, honey. But please, y'all could have kept that. Moving on. Speaking of CEOs, I guess we're just talking about restaurants today. Speaking of CEOs, one of my enemies, the CEO of Chipotle made a statement about his target market. Well, maybe not his target market, but his current consumers. He stated that 60% of his consumers earn over $100K annually. And this was said in the guise of, hey, we know who our audience is. They're not going to mind the price spikes. And that's why I have to tell you, are absolutely wrong. Chipotle has had about three price hikes within, I know, less than 24 months. Heck, I'm willing to say it might have been even less than 12 months. You keep raising your prices for what? When you go to Chipotle, you have to fight with the person that's making your food to give you the accurate portions. Like, I have to fight with them for the protein. I have to fight with you for the toppings. Like, you barely want to give me any rice. And you think, one, I don't eat at Chipotle like that. I don't. I've never been crazy about it. It's been cool. But once I saw that you had to struggle to get what was due to you when it comes to placing your orders, I'd rather not. Okay? I take my coins elsewhere, even if I have to pay more. I'm not about to fight over getting correct portions. I'm not about to do it. I don't have the time, and I don't play about customer service. So I rarely go. But they have had multiple price increases. You mean to tell me that you are about to increase your price even more simply because over 50% of your consumers earn a certain amount? What is the logic in that? You don't think that people are cognitive of where they spend their money? You think that people are going to continue to eat at this restaurant while you keep raising the prices and they keep having you literally have to like battle it out. Like, you got to square up with the person behind the counter making your food just to get a full scope of the chicken. I'm not doing it. And you think people that's making over 100K annually are going to do that? You think they're going to continue to eat at your establishment and you're going to continuously raise the prices? Please let me know how that turns out. I'm going to keep an eye on your financial statements when they're released. I'm going to keep an eye on those stock prices too. But let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What do you think about Chipotle about to do another price increase? And what do you think about them doing it simply based on one statistic, fact, whatever you want to call it, because of their consumers' incomes? Let me know what you think about that. To me, absolutely insane. All right, now it's time for the finance column. Okay, so listen, we're gonna keep it sweet, short, and simple today, right? A lot of companies will give employees an annual increase, whether that's, by the hour, whether it's salary. And a lot of places will give, I won't say a lot, some companies will give their employees bonuses. My advice to you is, when you get your increase, they call it a merit increase, whatever you want to call it, whether it's your COLA, whatever your company calls it. When you get that increase, I would strongly suggest that you analyze your current income. If you are in a comfortable place and that increase really won't do you any good or do you any harm, like, I would advise you to take whatever that amount was that was increased for you. So if you got an extra 10 cents an hour and that equates to you having $100 on your paycheck every pay period, I would advise you to take bare minimum at least half of that $150, put it in the savings. Because if you think about it, you never had it before, so you're not going to miss it, right? That's what I would advise you to do. And if you nasty, only if you nasty, take the whole 100 and put it in savings, especially if you don't need it. If you don't need it, take it, put it up, save it. It's like you never got it. You'll never miss it. And with that bonus, this is what I do, right? I would encourage you to plan it out. Plan it out. I don't care if you're getting a bonus of $100 or if you're getting $10,000. Plan that bonus out. Put you some up for savings. I would encourage you to save it all, unless you're like behind on bills, about to get put out or something like that. I would encourage you to save all of it except a small percentage of it. Take a small percentage and go treat yourself, because we live with balance around here, because, hey, we all deserve nice things. We're not living just to work and pay bills and die, okay? Yes, but take a small percentage of that and buy yourself something nice. Depending on how big your bonus is, take you 10%. If yours is on the smaller side, maybe do 20. Go get you something and save the rest. Rainy days are coming. It's inevitable, okay? But that is the advice that I have for you today. Now it's time for the hard truth of the week. Okay. Hard truth of the week. Sometimes the weapon formed against you will prosper. Let me say it again. Sometimes the weapon formed against you will prosper. Let's talk about it. Sometimes you set out to do things, get things, and you fail. It does not come to fruition. Sometimes we take L's. What's a life of no L's? What is a life of taking no L's? You wouldn't learn, you wouldn't grow, you wouldn't work harder, you wouldn't be tenacious, like you wouldn't overcome obstacles, you wouldn't be resilient. If you always got everything you asked for, if every door always opened, if nobody ever plotted against you or set something up for you to fail, you would not know how to fight for what you want. You would not know how to overcome obstacles. You would not be as strong, as resilient as you are now. We need those L's. Like they say, we need the sunshine. We need the rain just as much as we need the sunshine. It cannot, it cannot rain forever, and the sun cannot shine forever. We have to have balance. Now, does it feel good? No, it doesn't. It does not feel good. But think about a time when you had a door closed on you and you decided, you know what? That's cool. I'll take that L. I'm going to come back. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to come back 10 times harder. And when you came back 10 times harder, the door that did open was something better, far greater than what you could have ever imagined. Come on now. Come on. We need that. We need that. Sometimes those weapons prosper, baby. And that's not always a bad thing. You got to be able to, in the words of Aaliyah, dust yourself off and try again. Okay? That's what they say. That's what the people say. But hey, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Okay? I don't make the rules. My lovely people, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in with Tegan this week, honey. So happy to be here. So happy to see your face. Thank you for watching. I ask that you subscribe if you haven't already because we're building our family. Okay? We got a lot more. Jesus, we have a lot of good nuggets to share, right? Keep tuning in. We got good stuff coming. Sheesh. We have good stuff coming. Subscribe. Share this with a friend, family member, or an enemy. Somebody that can benefit from this podcast, okay? Because we're focused on real life things and we're focused on our money, okay? And both are going to be okay. So, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me. And I don't take that for granted. I love you deep. And so it is time. We're back with the champagne glass, honey. We're toasting up, we're toasting up. So cheers. Here's to softer livings and truths that set you free.